Hi crew, I am so excited. Today we hit 100 members and I just want to thank each and every one of you for being here. It has been so cool seeing your contributions to the group, getting to know each of you. Don't hesitate to reach out, ask questions. This is a safe community to learn anything that you want to learn about social media, and there are also other topics that come up in the meantime. But I promised that when we reached 100 people, I would share with you the three main ways that I have been securing my contracts with clients. For those of you who don't already know, I have secured $30,000 worth of revenue over the past 2 months, and I have doubled that in the sales funnel right now. It's a little bit more than double, but I'm not going to count until it's there because it's better to have it signed before you start to count it. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. But basically, you guys, there are a couple of things that I follow. So the number one rule that I follow is an inbound marketing, a content marketing approach. I hate sales. I hate the feeling of calling people. I hate cold introductions. To me, it doesn't feel right. And I know for some people, Grant Cardone and others, they might say that there is value to be had in that, and I'm sure that there is. It just doesn't feel genuine to me. So one of the things that I do, this is my number one way to find clients, is I provide value. I put my best value out there first and foremost. So whether it's in the form of blogs, photos, inspirational quotes, answering questions in groups, I put as much value out there as I can because I know that people are going to be attracted to me based on the value and knowledge that I put in those groups. So that is the number one way that I find clients. And also tied into that, I will never sell to my friends and family. It's just something I don't want to do. I don't like the idea of crossing over into those relationships with my business. Now, if they approach me because they've seen the value that I put out there, perfect. We'll work together. It'll be great. You want me, I want you. But other than that, it's not going to happen. So the number two way that I find my clients is on Instagram. Now, the reason I love Instagram, and I think a lot of people would agree with this, is because on a daily basis, the people who are watching my feed get to see who I am. They get to see the life I live, how my family is. Now, obviously, there is an element of curation on Instagram, but you can't fake who you are for hours upon hours after photo on end. So people are able to really see who I am, what I stand for, the energy that I have. And I, generally speaking, am a very positive person in life, but also on Instagram. So it attracts people to me. Every single message that I get on Instagram, I respond to it directly, and I'll set up a discovery call. Once you set up a discovery call, the chances are that person's going to be interested because they're already attracted to the energy that you put out there. So that is the number two way that I have been finding clients. And the number three, this is the best way to find clients, is through LinkedIn. I love LinkedIn. I cannot say it enough. I'm an open networker on LinkedIn, and that is very intentional. I know that some people prefer the closed network. That is not how I operate. I actually accept anyone who offers to connect, and then I reach out to people. I say, what are you working on? Tell me a little bit more about you. And at this point, I have about 6,000 contacts. It might be 5,000, somewhere between 5,000 and 6,000 contacts on LinkedIn. So obviously, I can't reach out to every single person, but anytime I see somebody post something interesting, I send them a message and I start to find out a little bit more about them. It is through LinkedIn that I have found my biggest clients. In fact, one of my clients who has now signed for 3 of their clients to work with me, actually was following me on LinkedIn for a while to see what I was putting out there, to see if there was positivity, if there was value, if there was knowledge, and they were naturally attracted to me, and that is going to be a long relationship. So LinkedIn is incredible. I highly recommend taking your blog posts. I know that a couple people have mentioned this before. I love it. Taking your blog posts and actually publishing them on the Pulse, but only publishing just that first paragraph and then a link back to your page. So it's going to drive traffic back to your website. People are going to learn more about you. It's not just another passing article on LinkedIn. And then really making sure to take that time to connect with the people where you see a synergy, and don't try to sell to them. I send them a message. What are you working on? Hey, I saw this. This is great. And only if I really feel it, but this is great. And that has been the best launching pad for finding customers for me. So I hope that this helps. I would love to answer your questions about it. LinkedIn is definitely kind of like my baby. Well, I mean, I have 2 babies, but it's my 3rd baby and I love it. So I would love to share any knowledge that you would like to learn about LinkedIn and how to optimize your profile. So thanks for listening, guys. Ready to go to 200? What should we do at 200? We'll come up with something. How about that? Sounds good. Bye.